There you go. I'll just put it there for a placeholder, but there's nothing in it.
Golden.
All right. Was it Bolly? Did you do the last recap? I don't think so.
I think it was Gerald.
It's just gonna go between you and Gerald. All right, Bolly, what happened last time?
I mean, it's done that for like the past 12 weeks, so yeah. I think we should reset it.
I mean, I did go many months without ever being picked.
I wonder if I can
in the
put
past.
seeded. I wonder if I can put seeded randomization in a script.
I think it was Shivers at one point.
You know,
Maybe he.
Tundra had you re-roll it, so I'll let you re-roll this.
What the fuck is that?
Is it Gerald?
No.
Tundra, what happened?
I mean, we fought a boss. I mean, we literally fought a Dargon. Sort of a Dargon. And then it wasn't a Dargon. And then it was a Dargon.
He took it from us.
It breathed on you. Well, it breathed on Tundra and Gerald.
Yeah, and then we talked to, what's her name, who hates us.
And hates everyone.
And then...
Likes Marcus.
We got a favor from her to kill somebody. She said she couldn't kill Janish.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then we opened the door. Actually, I believe we started that session... Oh, yeah, we started with combat straight up, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, we just had combat, and then we opened the fucking door. There's, like, a dude, and there's, like, a bubble and some other shit. I haven't made it in the room yet. I don't think we did anything else besides fight, right?
Oh, but we managed to drag the session out. You better believe we managed to.
I think we got a lot of loot.
We fought about resting. Don't forget.
We did.
Oh, yeah. No,
Where to rest?
I thought that was the beginning of the previous session, though.
Strategic arrest spot.
I thought that was the previous session where...
No, you battled the origami.
Yeah.
You learned how to make a flesh golem.
Yeah, for sure. Didn't we? Yeah, but the think about where to rest wasn't that the entire previous session?
Long rest.
We tried to long rest and we got interrupted. Yeah.
That's when Zuzal came.
We got flamed.
Not Zuzal, Zevitz. The other Z.
We got some Danny Derelict item or something.
That's why we had to go.
I didn't even think about that being a Danny Derelict item, but it is. It fits the bill.
It goes in the Danny lore.
And it just proves that he's here somewhere. Like, to me. It proves like, oh, yeah, it's like going to the moon and finding, like, a Viking helmet.
Like, like, what the fuck? He's always here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you talked to Zevitz, who was like, I basically escaped the Tempest, and because you healed me, Marcus, I won't die. And I'll screw someone
we
up
healed her
for
on
you.
accident.
Oh, was that little Carter Company himself?
Yep.
It is.
Dude, if that's... You know how you have those moments where like you don't know where you thought of a name of, and they're like, "Oh, what about Carter?" If me putting Carter Company in the first game was the reason he thought of Carter, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I.
Good night, buddy.
He's like, he hands it back to her. He's like, "We need to rename him."
He's not too old. It can still be done.
They're on to us.
They'll learn.
We can move.
We can move. What did I say?
Carter was an old family name on Jolene's side.
Oh.
Like her grandma's maiden name or something like that.
Yes, I knew that. That's why I put it in the game.
Yeah, that's actually where
And
he
she
got
was,
it from for the
and that name was from Carter Company.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. Carter, like,
Dude.
what? It's origin story would be like a cart company.
Yeah, it
probably,
would be
or
like
cart
an
makers,
it would
right?
be like an Anglo-Saxon name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep,
So not too far off.
like Smith and Hunter and all those things.
Smith should be my last name.
So I think we just opened the
Or
room.
your last name should be
Julian,
Doink.
right?
Mm. I don't
Yep.
disagree.
All right, let's switch it up.
Oh yeah, didn't you say there was like some image or person talking to us, like an image of a person?
Yeah.
Turn that down a little bit.
A dwarf or something?
Yeah, founder. It's a Kenku looking dude.
I'm trying to
It's-
remember
we've,
what they said.
We've seen the statue of him out front of. He was
Yep.
the other guy instead of Krim. It's the other guy in front of that transition. Yeah,
Yep.
transition. Although a little weird that there's a transition guy in the bottom of resolution.
Comprehension.
Where are we? Where are we?
Comprehension.
Comprehension. Yeah.
I mean, with how many rooms have we gone through, we could be under transition right now.
Who knows? Yeah. I'm
Yeah, as you
surprised,
walk in, you see this bright kind of shimmering sphere of force that surrounds this ghost. He kind of floats within it. He has this ornate staff. Beneath him on this pedestal within here is this wide scroll. You see in front of him sits this old desk, like untouched and dusty, but there's a tome on there that's just kind of opened up. The chair is kind of pushed back, all covered in dust, like for a while. And around that is this pale, like almost mannequin, ethereal, that only Marcus can see. It kind of strides around this bubble as it's like almost looking to enter. He goes, in this deep voice, very deep for someone of his size. Students, enter, please. And he kind of looks interesting. You seem to have a familiar pair of spectacles.
Hey guys, should I get Ms. Evans about this?
We tried in the last episode, and he was just like, "Get the fuck out of my home." She's like, "You need to go over there." And we're like, "Okay."
Alright, let's go in. Yes, Grim spectacles, you look familiar, so you knew him? Is that
Grim, I did not know him for long, but he was one of my best friends. I don't know. There we go.
Can you unpause it so we can see the rest of the room?
Yeah.
I just want to go into the...
Oh.
Shit.
Brought everyone but you.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was further out. I couldn't see the sides.
you wouldn't happen to know where his body is, would you?
Grim's body was interned within the school's tomb. Beneath it. Has something happened? No one's been here for quite some time, actually.
Yeah, someone stole his body.
At least 2 weeks. Sorry.
He kind of looks at you. He kind of looks you up and down, Marcus. A worshipper of Diel.
Yes.
Very interesting to see one at the school. Very interesting. Did you know that I've in fact seen Diel?
Can I?
Two of him, in a way.
How much bullshit is he talking right now?
You want to roll an insight?
I kind of do, yeah.
Guidance.
Hell yeah.
Oop,
Yeah, you can-
guidance.
You can guidance in front of the Mega Wizard.
He's like, oh, they're guidancing.
Yeah, he's
I'm good for them.
Oh, cute.
he looks at Bali doing his little thing. He's like,
They're supporting each other.
It's cute. Yeah.
Why are they surrounding me?
I have an insight check. You can kind of tell that not only is he not bullshitting you, but he is also very learned. And, like, I'm not trying to... I don't know if serious is the right word, but it's, like, legitimate. How long ago was it now? What's the current year? No one's visited me in quite some time.
I forgot to check the calendar.
There it is. Simple calendar. 2256.
So about 900 years then, since I was on Arsica. Time sort of loses its meaning. After all this. But duties are duties. And I watch over this. He kind of like looks around. Four of you don't know what he's looking at, but Marcus, you see he's looking at this creature. At this kind of entity, this phantom.
Right, the one we've been chasing. You look after it. We were following it.
To make sure it isn't lost, I cast it every day. Not that it can do anything
What is he talking about?
outside of this.
Andrew, you got magic now, right? You know what he's talking about? I wouldn't. You should listen,
So,
because I think I know just as much as you right now. I'm still hung up on Kirm's body. They lost him after that.
do you seek...
You know what he's talking about?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
You can
I
speak
didn't
to me
get the answer I
directly.
wanted from Tundra, so.
He looks... You can speak to me directly. I'm not that fearsome. Although I can do this, and his face kind of like stretches and contorts, and it's like a kind of 80s like ghost movie where it's like...
Wow.
Remember?
All right. I like ye.
If we are given permission to speak to you, I mean,
What exactly are you? Are you... I mean, who are you as well, just for others in here that don't know?
Huh. Well,
Respectfully.
For others,
even
that-
though I might not have the largest of an ego compared to some of the others in the school, I am a little bit upset that you don't recognize the founder of this establishment.
Well, yes, we recognize the statue. It's just, I mean, what better way to get to know the founder more than in person?
My name is Prelkanar.
Oi,
I read
hello
about
there.
you.
I am known for my achievements in transmutation, my studies of the ethereal, and of course, the slaying of a dark force that would have otherwise plagued this world. He looks again at Marcus. You know what the dark force was?
The paper man. Or
dude,
Tyranno. What do there's too
Do
many
you
names.
do you want to know? He kind of leans in close to the edge of this bubble.
I kind of do. Why are you in the bubble?
For this, and he kind of gestures to this scroll.
Yeah, but like, why are you in the bubble?
This is where I asked to be.
Like for you don't eat.
I could get rid of it. I could leave, although that would kind of defeat the point.
What's the point?
To protect this.
What is that?
It is a scroll. It holds old magic. Almost like a bait to this, and he points at the invisible thing again. And he kind of looks at the rest of you. You all probably can't see it.
I'm like,
I just realized. You don't...
I know what that is. Sorry. Guys, it was in that book that I read. Grim, Perelkanar, this guy, and someone named Pelethar. Pelethar was Krim's mentor. You know him.
Pelethar. He is the voice I have. He is long gone. It was his following his echo that led me to Arsica long ago, where I met the three greatest warriors of Dael, including the one you now call Arias, of whom the mountain is named after. I wonder, would it be blaspheme to speak his old name?
We're cool.
We have no problem with anything you want to do. Alright, we won't get you in trouble with anyone or anything.
Would you like to know more about Dael?
Honestly, yes.
It could bring you further, but perhaps put you farther.
Oh no.
I suppose I'm burning to know.
I met a few. I met the Tortle Darwin, who you now know as Arias. I met King Pluto of Nastroth, a Triton king from long ago. And a warforged, I believe, of a unique make named Toraga. I was on an island called Arsica, being explored early on, but it was quite an impenetrable forest, you see. There were very large bugs. I should get to the interesting part. I'm sure you don't want to hear all of it. These three warriors were called by Dael. Many were. They climbed Arias Mons, formerly Grudak Mons, where they met him. They came to Arsica to gather his old artifacts. As you see, all gods had been suffering from a long slumber for a long time. And inner gods were awakening. They were adventurers, though. They were merely explorers. However, they were, I imagine, more blessed than you. No offense. I imagine, well, I'm a bit more blessed than you as well. As is Krim, even in death.
Fucking shit right now. It's just...
I'll get to that. I'll get to that.
Is a trash. I can name 15 people better than you.
The shivers assault tracks.
I can tell you they were more blessed. They died a lot. And came back a lot, almost like a challenge. However, after many happenings, they finally found who they were truly fighting. What could be a darker force than yourself? And how dark could your own reflection be as a god? I witnessed what Dael could have been. I witnessed it slay Krim without remorse, with utter spite. On that day, we were all blessed as heroes, although it was still untimely. You see, Krim has in fact never seen this school. Yet, it was important that he be recognized and that he be buried here, as his knowledge was just as much a foundation as my own. But in that time, I thought about it. There is a difference between this darker place their Dial and our Dial. I studied it. I studied the past, before the cataclysm. And in both, there's a missing piece. The Dial that has been worshipped for over 2,000 years now is still a mere portion of what he once was.
Uh, okay.
I have
Just-
questions.
I shouldn't be too blunt.
Just to summarize.
Oh yeah, you've been incredibly blunt.
But so what he just said, the Dial has like two has two personas kind of thing, or like was split maybe? Is that what's going on? And there's also this missing piece.
It's not quite like clear from this.
Okay.
No
Where
way.
there's like a Dial and another one that is his reflection, so to speak, that is maybe
Yeah, he looks at you. I apologize. That was probably quite blasphemous.
yeah. But I'm also trying to think, like, what was that fucking vision I had in early on with the artillery thing? I'm trying to think how everything ties in.
Are we supposed to fight Tundra's dad?
Why you gotta be
Forgot
like
about
that, dude?
Tundra's dad.
I was having such a good time.
Dad is Dial. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah.
Nope.
Tundra's dad is Janice is.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
That's the
No,
only
dude.
way this is gonna wrap up.
No,
is
want-
the paper man.
Yeah.
It's a
I want Last Jedi treatment. Fucking, you're nobody. You're fucking no one to anyone. You don't mean anything.
That's when Tundra realized he never saw his dad from the side.
Oh my
So,
In the right light.
No, guys, his father
Whoa.
was just a simple peach farmer. Okay.
Of course.
oh
A
man.
Gango farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mango Django.
First of all.
Anyway.
So
Pelithar was there. He studied the ethereal because Arias, because Pluto, because Taraga helped me with my research. I helped them. It's very interesting studies. Ones that not even I have access to, and honestly do not wish to. A spell that could merge the fabric of planes themselves.
Ye be in no better company to speak blasphemy, so don't be stopping.
I'm waiting to see if... What is your name? Supplicant of Diel.
Oh, Marcus.
Waiting to see if Marcus has any questions.
I suppose while he's thinking, you've been down here for a long time. Do you keep up with the news around the school?
I'm guessing his
Hmm.
pale servant tells him.
No, the pale servant does not really speak. Still a little bit of an enigma. It has never... It has taken a lot, but it is... I do not know where it wishes to take to, because it has only taken those in a way to where they want to be. No, maybe in my first few hundred years I cared about the news of others, but I found it stopped mattering after some time. Most things only last in fads. I mean, there's a student who came down here with some silk root sometime. Thought he could talk to me while high off his gourd. And then there's all of you with the bright red eyes. It's new, but I've seen stranger.
Can I just look to the others to see if I see them with the red eye?
No, not really. I mean, it's like it would be like very faint if you're trying to look for it. You have to be like close.
This is...
Although actually, roll me, this is not a perception check, this is a constitution save.
Oh god, alright.
Your age is catching up with you, and we have to see if it affects your ability to...
to see.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's a little more difficult to make out fine details.
That glaucoma.
Those new spells you write
Right,
down better be in like 20-point font.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like coloring book style. Like
We don't have red eyes, do we? Do you guys?
I can't see my eyes.
Yeah, I don't think I do, but
What makes you think that?
he said we have bright red eyes.
Yeah, but what makes you think you don't?
I feel like if someone would have pointed it out to me.
I just did point it out to you.
He just did.
I suppose.
I guess he
Yeah, I
doesn't.
suppose you're right.
I guess he doesn't really have eyes.
no.
In fact,
but
his whole form is it's very interesting.
I mean, if I be having discernible eyes, I would be believing they be red.
Oh, well, the windows, the panels on your helmet, those are red.
Why would you say that is?
We all did something. We opened something and it shot into our eyes. Do you guys not remember? It was like the lightning that like jumped into the sky, and we were like, "Oh God, what was that?" But
I want to know if he like.
Oh.
If he like suspects anything though.
oh, I see. Sorry, my apologies. I thought you were asking another game.
You want me to tell you what it is? You not know?
How certain are you that you know?
He, you see he takes out, like, this, like, ghostly version of a spell book. And he, like, looks through. He's very casual about it, and he looks at you the whole time, just smiling. And he casts, very simply, Detect Magic. It's a bit more intense than I was thinking. Are you cursed?
I mean,
Very necromantic.
Who's not nowadays?
Aye, when ye be saying that the ones ye be telling stories about were blessed more than us, I couldn't agree more. Cursed is more be how we be feeling.
I see. I feel like a professor of resolution could help a lot. I hope resolution still stands.
No.
So you know nothing of the current state of your school?
I know this room, and there's a lot of steam coming in behind you.
Like a superintendent who doesn't actually care.
Oh, the school has been left in others' hands for a long, long time.
You are needed.
We may be the bearers of bad news on this day, but the school has been taken over.
There's children, there's kids, the students' heads are on pikes.
How many students and teachers heads on pikes?
Extremists, zealots, they've taken over.
Ye be mighty proud of your previous accomplishments, and I know ye want to protect what ye been protecting. But above, ye be needed.
Honestly, it's more just a matter of time till they come and find you anyways.
Well, is that the reason you came down here?
Yes.
Kinda.
Well, one of them.
We were told to try and find the source of their power and get rid of it.
They are trying to get down here too.
Trying to gain more control on the School of Realization.
Our strategy at the moment is a little loose, but we have to get into realization and kill some people.
Yeah, he's right.
Not student.
Just so you know, realization is been forbidden to enter for decades now or something like that, and it makes me sick to look at because there's like thousands of versions of the school all commingled together and crisscrossing. We were told that any illusion spell cast in the premises becomes reality. And as such, illusion's been banned in the school for some time too.
That's actually quite terrifying.
Yes.
Yes, jackpot. That's what we were trying to do.
That's not the worst part though. That's just how it was before the Tempest took over. And now
The Gith.
Yes, the Gith. They've recently grown psionic powers or something. I don't know how.
Well, they're Gith. That's what they do.
Right, but it's been unlocked in them. It was. I don't know how to explain it.
So,
I think
you're telling me that illusion magic and your thoughts are real?
And your thoughts? Well, shit.
Damn.
I didn't become founder for nothing.
What do you mean?
Well, is there a
well,
dean of realization you can talk to about it?
Sort of.
If by talk you mean
Sort
he's
of.
gonna summon a black hole,
And kill one of our friends.
yeah,
Hmm.
Not reliably.
he's part of this somehow. I actually am not sure if
So,
has the likeness of the last dean of realization. I'm not convinced that he's not an illusion gone wrong, but
well, what of the other deans?
Either left or dead.
Yeah, do
I
we know,
mean-
have we seen any of the deans dead? I don't think so, right?
I think they mostly got chased out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, Carol's like in the room right
She's like
behind.
in the room. She's not dead yet, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
she
healed
was
her.
dying.
We did.
We're
heal her.
trying.
We know Zoo's all left, and then we know like I think we heard about El Tamal maybe, and
I think he just was locked up
And
because he
Yagri
didn't
is-
like do anything. Yeah. Oh, Yagri might have died.
The Deans are all over the place and definitely not banded together.
Oh, so why did the Tempest attack? They usually have just kept to themselves throughout the centuries.
They were brought in to bring order.
Hey,
It has to do with the
Order.
slight druid crisis going on, also.
The Circle of Tyrus.
Has split into two factions. One that looks to the stars and does nothing, and the other that was trying
Murders.
to
The return.
use the power of Tyrus to
open a can of
aggressively-
whoop ass.
Yeah. And so
I mean, it's
politically, the school has cloistered in the coming years.
yeah, it's bad. It's. I mean, how much? I don't know. how much
I-
more you need,
I
man.
want
It's
you-
so bad up there. You should do something about it.
I want you to roll me a persuasion, and if someone's helping, you can either roll at advantage or another person.
I will definitely help.
I mean, it's either going to be advantage or two separate rolls. It's whatever you guys choose.
Definitely advantage. I would try to use intimidate, but I don't want to intimidate this guy.
Not guidance. This is like a whole conversations,
Yeah.
like persuasion.
You got this, Marcus.
The whole.
Fuck you.
Ooh. Yeah, make it +4. Let's go.
Well, going to be quite honest. You don't look like the most in the way of students. You remind me more of the adventures from long ago.
Oh, we've only recently joined, but I mean, we're making our way up there. Our name's known.
He, you see, he kind of
The think
picks
tank, by the
up.
way.
He picks up this scroll, this big scroll beneath him, and you see he kind of like waves his arms, and the creature that was kind of circling around this entity just kind of whips off at like Mach 5. Like it just gone. And you see it takes like a minute, but he casts this like elaborate kind of dispelling magic. He removes these glyphs around him, and the dome that was around him disappears. And Well, I'll be honest, I don't know how much I can do against a whole army, but I'll find a way to help.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And he hands you this scroll. Since I cannot be down here to guard it, you must guard it. And if
What makes you
this
think we're capable?
Is it just
a hunch,
Is it just from that phantom thing, or what are we guarding it against?
this is the spell. Let's just say a militant army gaining this magic would be very, very bad. It would allow travel at the speed you just saw for practically anyone who can read.
You can give it to us. It's not like it's the first thing we've held that's gonna end the universe, that kind of stuff. It's like every other day, these last couple weeks. So.
And do we need it guarded in here specifically?
Oh, I'm not expecting you to stay down here and rot for 1,000 years.
Well, you say that like you won't be back.
Well, maybe it's my time.
That's the spirit.
Oh. It's amazing what can happen in 1,000 years when you're not watching.
Is it?
What were you doing for 1,000 years?
Teaching students. By the way, the last one left a quite interesting book here. He points at Gerald. I'll be honest, you look like the only one who could actually use it.
How long ago was that student here?
I don't know, maybe a century.
I guess they probably won't be coming back for it.
Well, let's just say, even if they did, you have my permission.
Thank you, your foundness.
Really?
Trying to be respectful.
Do you
No,
have
I
a
think it's great,
title,
actually.
or-
Pro Canar? I guess.
The Almighty?
I'm gonna like uncomfortably try and salute to I don't know if it's like if I'm reading the room right for.
You can hear every bone creak in his arm as he raises it.
It's like creakier than Shivers.
Exactly the same, but for different reasons.
Should we
Oh,
show him
that's
our
right.
scroll?
I think so.
I've been dying to show somebody. It's like a secret, you know?
Hey, what could he possibly do harmful with it?
Right.
Well,
It's a scroll
probably
for a
good.
scroll.
Maybe he has a better
mean-
use than us for it.
I mean, I could do a lot harmful with a scroll, but
It's true.
Oh,
not
we
that,
can
we,
do
not
another
that
one?
we would ever distrust you.
I think we should show him.
Oh, it's okay. Doesn't Marcus have it?
I don't know. Someone has it.
Oh shit! We have a world-ending scroll, and we don't know who has it.
That's very us.
you guys should keep track of this.
And
Because just
the ending scroll.
to let you know, if I have to choose who has that scroll at any point, it's gonna be who it's the worst to have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think it's in the inventory, so.
I don't.
No
Hold
one would
on.
have given it to me, so I definitely don't have it.
Hold on.
don't think I should have it.
Oh, it's
It's probably me.
it's Tundra.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, I have it. My bad. See, this is what you should trust us because we don't use anything, right? I didn't even I forgot I have this.
You
Look.
show this scroll, and now kind of free, he like floats around it and he looks at it. You almost see like as he gets near it, like you can see like this like ghostly pale kind of like darkens a bit and he backs off. I don't like that one bit.
Yeah, we get that a lot.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
where have you been? All of you.
Well, in the last 2 weeks,
all
been
over.
all over the place.
North, south, west.
Yes, but what about planar?
Oh,
Um,
here?
Yeah, we stayed on this plane.
As
You'd
far
like to know
as
where
we
we got
know.
that?
I was pretty horizontal for when at night, and then vertical.
This is. You know how I was talking about the darker Dial?
Yeah.
This is from the same place as him.
That's not great.
Makes sense.
Does it?
It
A
does.
place.
It's about murdering people and there's like demons on it. and
It's like the
stuff.
worst thing ever.
It's like. Think of everything in our world, but heavier and more dismal.
They trying to depress us, or
Yeah, Vate.
You said
do you know
you-
of Vate?
you said you killed Dark Dial though, or vanquished him.
Well, I helped. I merely assisted in vanquishing shadows and dark dreams, nightmares. It's very complicated. There's a lot going on.
Purple Eyes involved, or
In a way, yes.
like a ghostly flame purple eyeballs that knock you unconscious?
Hmm.
We got that going on too.
No, more like. Well, you see, before helping with the darkness, we also had to help with nightmares, and, well, purple flame, yes. Purple flaming eyes, no. But, no, it was, the three warriors who, slayed the dark embodiment of Dial.
Did he have a name? This dark embodiment? Did you name him?
Daryl.
Holy
Dude,
shit.
he was so serious looking when he said that too.
Well,
I want that
this
picture.
may be blasphemous too. But since you ask, well, first, do you want to know?
He
Yes,
clearly
'cause
wants to tell us.
I don't know how vanquished he is. A lot of what
Oh,
you're saying
damn.
might be going on again.
Well, the dark embodiment was Dial's Korite name before he ascended. Levin.
11?
That's a place on the map?
I think it's in
Levick.
Levick.
That's Levick.
But I mean,
Uh,
it's pretty close.
There,
to
Bali said it.
11.
Yeah. Look through my notes.
Have we heard of that name before, out of character?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Save
Just
me
to
some
save
time.
That works too.
I assure you the dark embodiment was vanquished.
Okay.
Or, well, at the very least imprisoned.
Wait,
Yeah, those are different things, but yeah.
I should say,
The world's pretty fucked up right now.
if...
We're checking off all the boxes.
Well, here's how I'll put it. He's not on this plane. The darker plane... If the year you say is correct, then it should not be around for another 50 to 100 years. Not without aid.
Should not be around.
I mean, how much aid would be needed to make that possible?
A god or two,
My father's
depending
a
on the
Titan.
god.
Do you know him? Any resemblance to any that you know?
Gonna make me roll, aren't you? There we go. It was cocked. You're gonna make me look up. I don't even remember your dad's name.
Neither do I.
Wait, what?
I know where to find it though. I think.
Someone's gonna find out who their dad is today.
Go. Not me. Not me. Anybody
So, I
Oh.
assume.
this game.
I assume similar make and model.
No idea.
Well, long living. Let me put it this way. I traveled the world for several years with the aid of magic that made it much faster. To find the other founding deans. I did hear of Loxodon. Tall as a mountain. One named Hamza. Hamza?
That must be it.
How could
He
it
looks
be
like
anyone
he looks
else?
like me though. I have his jaw.
Well, I didn't really seek him out. He wasn't what I was looking for, and... Well, from what I hear, he's very hidden, very deep in Saval. Not something I'd like to spend months on. I already spent months in a jungle.
Well, yeah. If you go up, well, the school will be very stormy. But if you walk around Morsa at all, it's gonna be really snowy. Because that's also a thing that's going on. Just so you know.
Hi. In
Like
your
a
likely...
real long winter.
I don't plan on leaving the school. If anything, there's only one thing I need to check on. I need to make sure the
Body.
center... I need to check on how the center of Polaris is.
Why is
The
that
boardroom?
important?
No. You probably haven't seen it yet. Well, as a founder, I'm sure I can get the other deans on board to let you in, but, let's just say that's even a place that I can't get into normally. But I'll make sure.
Does this have to do with that portal? That thing that is deactivated in front of realization or some shit? What is that? What
Oh, the
like a
portal.
yeah.
That's, well, no one's found the keystone for it yet, but if they could find any of the old keystones, it could be used to travel around. We chose this place as an old... Not sure how much you know about the Kabakan, but they used to have islands that could take to the sky. And this is actually one of those. However, the core was long gone. And replaced.
Jeez. So it's all connected. Does that mean there's Kabakan on this island somewhere? Maybe? Or in the school?
Oh no, they... Well, let's just say we spent a long time going through all of the rooms, subterranean ruins, everything. There was a lot left behind. Most of that was given away some time ago. First to the archivists, and then I believe they gave it away to some archaeologists.
You know, you say they're all gone, but we
They're all gone here.
well, I'm just saying it's been a long 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, could you imagine how long this campaign would be for him?
Yeah. God.
It'd be like millennia, like fucking just over and over and over, dude.
Do you know of any flawless around or?
No, I'm not that much of a historian. I will say no living Kabakan were found here.
Well, that's how it still is, so.
Yeah, I was just wondering. Because they could self-destruct and really help us out, you know.
And the core, well, I think all the cores were defunct. I hear that Demos was able to make a functional recreation of one, though.
If they still have it, yes.
Good. Good to see the Tempest hasn't gotten to that.
No,
It already blew up.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I think the Tempest may be on their way there.
That's ridiculous. That's so fucked up.
Oh, that is a shame.
Right there. I bet.
We tried to give Deimos a warning though, so hopefully, you know,
No, but
things haven't gone to the worst.
Gerald, the functioning Kabakan he was talking about, that was
With Zell.
Zell.
Right.
Yeah.
Hmm?
So
No.
But there's still the core that makes Deimos fly.
I was talking about the crystal,
Oh,
the thing that
okay.
makes it fly.
Oh,
I didn't know they found a living one, but only a matter of time, I suppose.
Well, it was short-lived.
That was good.
A shame.
He seemed pleased about it.
It was his mission. He was a suicide bomber. He was.
He was.
He did seem.
Yes, he was.
He did make it seem like the Tempest did something against the Kabakon.
So,
That is very curious.
what do you intend to do about what's happening?
Make sure they don't reach the center of Polaris first and foremost. And in return, you have to make sure they don't reach this scroll.
All right. Well,
And he
we're gonna
sticks
take
out a
this-
hand, this like little like three-fingered like crow hand. Do we have a deal?
Someone shake.
I think, you know, if there is anyone that could do it, the think tank would definitely be ones that could.
That's our name.
The think tank, yes. Collectively. Plus,
You do
like,
a lot of
one-
thinking.
One or two more that aren't here, but they are around.
Ye be saying we didn't look like students, but we've been outclassing the best of them.
Our
Yeah.
handshake's not the generally accepted thing anymore.
I don't know if my hand should be. I don't want to.
I'm gonna shake him with the Kabakon arm.
All right, yeah.
I can make it happen.
Yeah. You shake his arm, you can feel that his arm's cold. Like it is devoid of life plus. I'd be careful with that scroll. There's another little token. Is there anywhere you'd like to be? You're pretty deep down here. I could get you out.
I.e., somewhere safe where we can rest for a moment.
Well, I don't know what's safe. That's up to you.
Honestly,
Can we rest in here? Is it safe?
Not once I leave.
well,
He's like,
Have you
I am
seen
the
the books?
only
Have you
one."
seen the things they keep down here?
Oh yes.
I reach
Yeah,
in my
fine.
pocket for the dice. And I just like touch it in my pocket.
You motherfucker.
Like,
Dude.
Like Bilbo.
well, maybe if he takes us back to the dorm, we might have an alibi as to not being here in the first place. And we can also
you
get
want
Barry.
to go back where we're hated and, you know,
Are they going to be checking your dorm at... Oh.
Time of day it is. Yeah, I don't know what time of day.
I mean,
it is.
they might. We did cause quite a stir earlier.
feels like we've been down here forever.
I mean, if you took us anywhere else, would you be able to pick up one more from our dorm with us?
Well, I'd have to be near them.
Barry?
Well, if there's a place that's safe, or if there's a place you want to be, I can take you there.
Is this like a one-time thing, or can we like zoom back to the school after?
Also, how far?
Well, I won't be casting it on myself, and I'll need to be near you to cast it again, and...
Okay.
Alright, it's a one-time thing, guys.
And I'm not leaving the school. That would be difficult in more ways than you know.
I was gonna say we just bolt to
Well.
High Bridge. It's just
I was gonna say, we could also. I don't know. Guys, I mean, I know the Barry's presence is controversial, but
What?
I mean, we can't leave him.
Not
I know
that
he's
it's-
like a crime against nature or something, but
Wait, yeah.
could you?
So
What would be
Right.
safe?
we could go back to our dorm. It's one option. We could go directly to where we want to be, which would be
Where we can't
somewhere
rest.
in the School of Realization.
Yeah.
If
I was
we
thinking like
went
the catacombs
to-
where we like talk to the ghosts behind Resolution. I don't know if they would go in there, but
Whoa.
Yeah,
That might
that'd
be
be
safe.
nearby
Well,
to.
I can say I cannot
Yeah.
teleport you to the center of Polaris. That has wards against things like this.
Thanks.
we haven't been everywhere, so we don't know where the guards are posted.
Oh, I don't know where they are either.
I just think it's
we
funny.
We have a lovely bathroom you could stay in for momentarily as you assess the situation of the school.
You're going to make the founder of the school stay in our bathroom.
It's,
I mean,
it's,
he built
I
it.
mean, it doesn't sound glamorous, but it's a safe option compared to many other places around the school.
I'm not looking for safety. And I think I'm a bit better than a bathroom.
So you can take the main room and we can take the bathroom.
Barry can have the bathroom.
Anyway,
Sorry, it's just I'm getting some things mixed up. I apologize. We've been through a lot.
I do think if we have caused a ruckus, the dorm room might actually be the last place they care to look for us. Although, unless they suspect it's us already and they're just in there, it's a bit of a risk.
Hey,
I think it's a bit of a risk,
sneak
but I
out
also
again.
think the more time that passes, the more likely we're fugitives.
Right. So, also, I guess we can. Do we want to even be on school grounds?
He said he's not leaving the school.
How about
Okay.
this?
Well, he can teleport us.
If you take us to the dorms and it turns out that that's not safe, would you be able to bring us somewhere else right after?
Nope.
Open us.
He
somewhere.
also says he's not worried about safety, so it's like
Maybe he could bamf us to the woods right outside the wall hole.
Yeah, let's go find your friends.
we do have like a wolves and half
It
or
is.
Twilight Vigil on our side.
Woods outside the school.
They wouldn't suspect it.
Yep, let's do that.
Could we not just go to our dorm to get Barry at least and then sneak out after?
No, it's too dangerous.
I'm sure Barry's doing great. He's doing big things, you know.
I hope so.
I mean, look at it this way. We
The
gotta go
Barry
back
on the
in the
front
school no
porch.
matter what, so.
Cut to Barry, like they're knocking on the door asking where we are, and he's answering, and they're like, "Where's the think tank?" And yeah.
Just plucks and offers a bear.
Wait.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this thing? Holy shit, they sicked a demon on us.
I feel
Oh,
like-
you know what we could do? I mean, it's a bit out of the way. We do know they're sending people to Deimos as an option. We could go to Deimos. Although,
It's quite a ways away from the school.
Yeah.
it is.
Let's just go in the woods. It'll be fine.
Alright. Good
Do you
talk.
have like specific coordinates? I don't think he knows where we're talking about.
Describe the place you were when you talked to those creatures.
Which ones?
Remember, you made some friends? There's a past life view. Had a
where
nice
were you
conversation with
thinking?
like an elk or something.
Oh, the stupid one.
Whoa, that's mean for a friend.
That
Yeah,
is
very
somewhat
much.
rude.
Did you know how dumb elks are? You don't think they would be, but they are.
You're
Trust me, my best friend was a chair.
That's
the most Ryan character I've ever heard in my life.
I trust him implicitly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the woods, like right outside where the hole was
Yeah.
in the wall that we got in.
So we can expertly enter again.
Round 2 or 3.
So, like, the woods behind confrontation. Can you do that?
I can do that. Are you ready?
Hi, B.
Let me just get that book you offered real quick.
Yep. You can add, I believe it's called the Alchemical Compendium.
Oh.
I'm gonna poke my head out.
Oh.
And see if Carol wants to come with us.
Speaking of deans, there is actually the current dean of transmutation just outside this room.
Position. But yeah.
He goes through the wall for a second. He comes back. No, thank you.
No thank. I'm gonna pass on her.
Are you ready?
All right.
Well, it hurt.
We have to hold hands or something.
All right. He starts to cast it, and like he weaves this circle around you. You can kind of see this like almost like this mirror of the world through you, where you see beneath you are like the trees. It's been a while. Let's hope this goes well. And he waves his staff. Bali, I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, boy. Oh, not too bad, not too bad.
Very good. You kind of it's almost like you feel yourself like fall through the world and are just kind of like face up on the other side. You're in the dark woods. It's still the middle of the night, storming, and you see confrontation next to you.
Nice.
Let's take a squad piss.
Woo woo.
Dude, I fucking love this guy though. He's just like shitting on us for like 10 minutes. Yeah, you guys remind me of the warriors of old, but worse, much worse. Like you're mice among gods. You, like
grandma's
David is
got
your Goliath. Like you guys are trash.
He's like,
It's so great.
This is the best 1,000 years could do.
I know, dude.
Hey.
Yo. Got my cords tight. What?
Seeing Dinor just kind of like
Missed the phase.
apparate.
Yeah. Dude, Ryan, I want to play Magic so bad. It's killing. I wanted to play Magic, but no, I. So we have that thing that lets us summon the Twilight Vigil one time. So I was thinking maybe we do that and like tell them our plans if we
The
decide.
Twilight Vigil.
Or not the Twilight Vigil. God damn it! I always do that. I literally say the Twilight Vigil every single time. They're called the
Starlight
Vigil. Yeah. Yeah, because we, well, I guess it'll all depend on if we're just gonna go in and attack this place.
So, nope. Did the music just? Oh no, it's just restarting. Okay. Actually, good reminder. We can do that now. So it's a good thing you chose a place close to that. Yeah, you know when you give someone one of those roles where it's just like it could very much change things drastically. I'm reading teleport and I'm like, oh yeah, that could have, if he got a low roll, it could really change things drastically.
That could have been like across
miles,
the world.
Yeah, miles across target.
If you rolled low enough multiple times, you could have killed Gerald. Actually, no, I think he got a mega heal.
Well, a bunch of things could have done that. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is the wind blowing
you know,
hard
sneezing
enough?
too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the age is about to do me in, so.
Yeah. If you rolled bad enough, y'all would have gotten 2 years older. Gerald would have died. Yeah.
Let's just go back to that cave and we'll make you younger.
Yeah, there's a chance I'll be younger. God, I need her Philly-est, man.
The time elf.
We're just gonna change our objective
Like,
to find the
oh,
fountain of youth.
Yeah.
There's no helping you. Sorry. Yeah.
Like, damn, how'd you get so old?
I mean, honestly, if all goes well with this mastered, the founder that's like a master at transmutation, I mean, maybe transmute some of my decaying organs into, I don't know if that's a thing.
Into solid gold.
Yeah.
We're rich.
You're so old, your organs are decaying.
I mean, that's what happens, right? Not decaying, like withering, but, you know.
Gerald,
They're rotting on the vine.
I feel like you're like one of, like the way you talk about like people, you're like, he's so old, and your character was like 55 or something at first. You're like one of those kids where it's like, how old are you? It's like 40. It's like, oh my gosh, that's so old.
I mean, in these times, right? It's really old. Humans don't live to like their 90s.
In these
right?
times, this is a high magic society.
True.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, natural lifespan.
Yeah, I would even say
It's like-
the life of a student is shorter than the average person just because of how brutal it was there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the life of students really brings down the average life expectancy.
Right? Fucking right? I wanted to break the news to that of that fact on him. Be like, the school really didn't care much for its students.
It's like, oh yeah, before this happened, the school still sucked.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, the life of every place we've gone so far has drastically been reduced.
I was started to thinking about that because I'm like, we've been to all these different cities, but until he said he didn't want to go outside the school, I was like, really, none of them seemed like, yeah, that's a home base for us. Like everybody loves us there. Like we'll go right back there and it'll be totally fine. I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
nope. Like,
We really left some place for the better.
Yeah.
So
So we went to the woods, right? Like,
I guess it's another item for Marcus. Marcus, you can add the Pale Servant
ah,
to your inventory.
all right. I'll probably forget that.
Gerald, did you get the alchemical compendium? Okay, cool. I don't remember what it does anymore.
Yeah. Seems interesting.
It's for wizards.
Hopefully it'll be useful. I mean, I think it'll be hugely useful with my
Hopefully you'll be useful.
my
Wow.
And
man.
dreaded.
Done.
I was gonna say it's gonna be hugely useful for my wild magic research. Dude, I can transmute things to pickle berries.
It's a scroll. I don't
We-
know.
Dude, we didn't even get any fucking paper. We did all that for fucking paper. We didn't get any.
I didn't get my
That's the only reason we
I didn't get my like scribing material.
at all. We didn't get anything.
We
What
got-
a fucking waste of
I
time.
tried so hard to look for them.
I got you a whole spell book.
We literally fought a dragon made of paper and we couldn't fucking get anything.
We have like an ancient ultra wizard. I think we made out okay.
I'm just saying, as far as like goals completed, we're really running low on this
I mean,
game.
that's think tank fucking 101 right there. Like if we're completing goals, like they told us to find Crib's body. I mean,
Dude, name a goal we've actually completed correctly. We're
yeah,
so bad.
we are.
We're so fucking bad at everything, dude.
Kind of guarantees it will never get completed by giving it to us.
As soon as you start doing it, you know it's fucked.
By the
Fucking
Crim's body, we're on like appendix like A8, step 505.
We turned a fetch quest into a fucking year-long campaign.
just find this body. It'll be easy.
Yeah, dude.
Thought it'd be some kind of like clue game,
Dude.
So the five of you appear instantly as you kind of like flip over to this other plane. You all sink into the mud just a little bit. This storm that's been going on in basically an Arctic floodplain essentially is like very swampy. It's still very dark, rainy, windy, but when the lightning flashes, you can just see bits of the kind of like the silhouette of the school in the distance. You are on target. Lucky for you, Phil. As the five of you are in the darkness, you're kind of like near the hole, but not exactly in front of it. but you can still see the shimmering gate in the light. When the lightning flashes, you can still see the hole a little bit. As Think Tank, what do you want to do?
I hate to ask for rest so soon, but I may be needing it.
Oh, sure. I'm fucking
Dude, we
tired,
really,
man.
yeah.
We do really need one. I mean, I don't know. It pains me to say it. I mean, Barry's in there. They're probably gonna search our room tomorrow, and oh man.
We can't help him like this.
I know, but you know, time is of the essence. This is the classic dilemma.
Don't you have like a secret call or something to bring him our way? Just have him fucking roam out here?
A secret
Climb the wall?
call? What do you mean a secret call? How
I
am I
don't know.
supposed to? Well,
Out on me, I'm just saying, I would have set something up.
that does sound pretty smart, actually. Maybe.
He's
I
like
should've-
ranting before he even thinks about it.
Nothing's prepared, no. I'm
Yeah.
honest. I'm scared to like take a little peek in there, because what if it alerts those eye guys?
Aye.
I don't know. There's
Peeking,
Oh,
peeking be out of the
Barry.
question. No more peeking.
how am I gonna know he's safe?
Gerald,
He's so fragile.
Gerald, ye be teaching him everything ye know. He'll be fine.
He's a prodigy of the think tank. He is.
Aye.
Yeah, remember what the founder said. Thoughts are real here. So just think how safe he's gonna be. All night.
Barry never told us how that worked.
Yeah, well,
He should be next to us. We could ask him. Where the fuck is he?
We've had a lot of thoughts that never came really. Like Grim's body.
well, I mean, we
so
didn't try
true.
to manifest
so
Grim's body, right?
It's all a lie.
We have never thought about Chris body.
I've never had another thought. I'm still on step one, man. That's why I don't know what the hell's going on, because it doesn't relate. Throw it out. Doesn't have to do with Chris' body. I don't need to know it.
Is he here with us?
No.
Oh, he goes fast.
No, he never
He just
came with
teleported
us.
us.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was teleporting and then just swiftly moving back.
No.
Cause he could like, the whole thing was like the scroll he gave us. That magic like can make you move super fast, right?
That's what he said. Something to that effect. Like,
Mm-hmm.
That's the scroll that I have now, right? Yep.
Picking a big tree and I'm sleeping
holding
behind it.
Harry decided to camp out here, right, so close to the wall, the vulnerable spot of.
Why don't you have your
Cool.
invisible house?
Yes, I mean, yeah, I can make one, but we're still. I mean, it's not invisible.
I'm
Right,
sleep
I could
behind
make it blend in
this-
with the snow. but-
Yeah, Bali, you just. It's like. Have you ever tried to, like, sleep in water in, like water that's, like, a few inches deep in, like, sub 40-degree weather?
Yeah.
This is not a place. This is not a place you could sleep. This is like the worst weather for sleeping. It is like horizontal rain. It is super windy. Like the trees do not really protect well from this.
All right, let's dig
Like-
a hole.
I mean, I can
Why
make.
don't we just go
can make
away
the
from
hut.
the school a little bit?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Why don't I just walk?
Away from the school for a
Ye-
little bit. It's coming. The storm's coming from the school, right? So
it'll still be cold and wet.
yeah,
Yeah, we're just trying to get in the bubble.
I'm not trying to get rained on though.
We won't in the bubble.
Alright.
Right?
Let's
Is
go.
bubble rainproof?
It is. I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
think it's like ideal temperature in there
Yeah.
too.
You're still gonna be in water though.
Polly, can you roll me a d20?
Oop.
So a lot of you start to head away.
Yep. We walk away.
Will it be in water?
We're like standing in water.
Yeah, actually, I'm wondering, will it just melt the snow we're on?
We're not on snow.
You're not on
Is it
snow
not
right now.
snow all around us? No.
It's like a
Not
marsh.
right.
No.
No, not in.
Well, it should be dry in the hut, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the hut is the atmosphere is dry. Does it make its own floor?
I doubt it. But
That spell's gonna
It says
leave us to
the
the mercy.
atmosphere is comfortable and dry. So my ruling of that, because it kind of, it's not like it makes beds or anything, is that it would pretty much be dome with like not horrible atmosphere, but like with a cold pond basically beneath you.
Yeah, so we do need to relocate.
It's kind of like if you've been to like the Upper Peninsula and you drive around, you see like a lot of those forests on the side, and it's like it's just forest, but there's like water. Like it's just like a huge pond.
I've never done this before. I'm gonna try to do an elephant thing, if you'll allow it. I'm gonna try to empty this pond into my snout
This
and blow it out of the.
Are you gonna make a bubble first?
yeah, I imagine so. But we're leaving, right?
Yeah. Well,
All right. Do you want to?
I'm gonna.
Do you
try
wanna-
to- I'm gonna
Well,
try to do
there
that.
has to be a bubble first.
I just want to see how much I can suck up. On the ground. Just-
All right. Roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna walk away from these clowns.
Just terraforming, dude. Ooh.
You start to like suck up natural one. Geez, you start to suck up this water that is like freezing, like confident you can do it. You immediately start coughing, and it is so fucking cold. You immediately get a point of exhaustion, as cold water is ought to do,
Yep.
as it just
let's go.
drains you. All right. So the lot of you travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
sounds good.
Think tank. You begin to travel kind of into the night. It's been a very long day, and like I said before, this storm is bigger. It takes some time to get out of it. I need you all to roll me a con save.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, never mind. That's right.
All right. Well, apparently,
Oof.
Shivers and Marcus, you instantly get a point of exhaustion. And if you kind of walk for a bit and realize if you keep walking to where you need to be, it will be even more tiring, and I will give you a second point of exhaustion. Tundra, you feel like you can get somewhere, but if you end up walking the whole distance to get out of here, you will get a point of exhaustion. Bali and Gerald. Gerald, I imagine, is like one of those old guys who's up until like 3 a.m. every day. Like he just has that like weird old person sleep schedule.
Dude, some people just aren't
And-
cut out for the wilderness, you know?
And so you and Bali can make it without a point of exhaustion.
God, dude.
And I'll let you.
I mean, how
I will
far are
let
we
you
going?
choose.
I mean, how far are we going here?
Far enough to get out of the storm, I assume.
That seems kind of like.
Is the storm like the same intensity all the way through, or is it like has there been a little bit of fall off since we're like near the school? Like is it
This
a little
is
bit better,
like
at least where we are?
so. If you remember, upon coming in here, the storm started off a pretty big distance away. It is not just encompassing the school now; it is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Like this would be miles in the dark rain,
Oh, jeez.
wind.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna say, in a specific phrase, but I mean, it'd be a lot more comfortable in the dorm right now. But I'm sure coming out here will become fruitful enough soon enough.
I mean, it had to be like. I'm trying to think of what level. Like, even if we put the hut down, saying the floor doesn't work, then we're still creating a barrier, correct? Like a vapor seal. Does that mean water is running under the?
It's kind of the water that comes with it.
I mean, like if we find a way
It's
to,
like
well, yeah.
if you like move, and that's why I said if you do Plan B, Plan Bali. If you can get all the water and like a very thick layer of mud out, then you could sleep.
I can probably do it with control water. You think?
Oh, is that a? Is that a?
I mean, I have shade
Cantrip?
water as well that can help.
No, it's a 4th level spell.
Yeah. So what this would mean, guys, is that it would drastically diminish like the gift that I have, because I don't naturally have create water. I have to like use the thing that let me do that big maelstrom that one time, essentially. So it would be a big cost for me to cast create water right now, or control water.
What if we just like?
Alright, so how about we just settle here, and there's 5 of us. We could solve it. I mean, it's not a big deal. Right? We can
Yeah,
do this.
I agree. Let's figure out how to clean out inside the bubble.
And we
Yeah.
could like, probably during my 10-minute ritual, like just make like some kind of flooring out of branches. I don't
Use
know.
a feat of
little
magic
bit.
and blow the water out of the air or something.
I think
Someone
we're gonna
could
have
do
to
that.
wait until the bubble's constructed, or the water's just gonna be there.
How long does it take to make?
Just give me like 10 minutes.
That's a long time.
Oh, it's a long spell. What do you want from
I
me?
mean, we can grab like. Why don't we just instead of
It's a long spell.
digging a hole, why don't we just like? Are there any down trees or anything like that?
Make a floor.
Yeah, we made a sled, right? Dungeon made a sled.
Yeah.
I mean, with this level of wind, they're probably down trees.
Yeah. So if we create the bubble and then just like fucking put logs down, or put logs down, then create the bubble right on top of it.
Dude, I love how this actually played out. Like, we just started walking away from the storm, and it just did not die down for the longest. We're like, shit, we're dying out here. Like, damn, they got strong. All right, we're gonna just fucking do this. I think we build it.
Well,
Do it up.
let's make a floor.
Tundra leads it. Tundra build it.
Woodworking guy, I think, maybe. I'm gonna start cutting some shit that's down.
I think I have wood carver's tools too. If you don't have it
I'll gather logs.
for some reason.
I have a wood splitter for some reason.
Dude, it's all coming together. You have carpenter's tools if you don't have it.
The think tank just turns into instant carpenters. All of us. Like.
Right.
I have a battle axe that, as long as you don't do attune to it, won't make you attack the nearest.
Everyone who's gathering logs, I want you to roll an athletics check.
Hell, fuck.
If it goes well, and remember, those of you who are exhausted are exhausted, and this will determine if you get more exhaustion.
Yep. All right,
Man,
Shivers. Listen, you've been rolling like absolute shit.
Yeah, we walked out here. This is fucking dumb. I'm raging. I have one rage left, and I'm going to use it. Man, fuck this storm.
Hey, did you click on it?
I will. Want me
Did you
to?
click on it?
Oh no, you didn't do it, did it? No. All right, I'm not as mad as I thought.
You're a pacifist, so you can't rage anymore.
Dude, I have so many abilities that I don't know about. I create a flesh golem.
Out of nowhere. Can
It
somebody?
still says I can enter a rage as a bonus action.
You know what? I'm just gonna
Well,
trust.
Zenning, you have gained-
Alright, whatever.
Shivers, was that with your exhaustion disadvantage?
Absolutely. Oh wait, disadvantage? I didn't know I had disadvantage. No, I just rolled one dice.
You have exhaustion.
Yeah, I gave myself exhaustion on the character sheet, but I still have to, I guess, tell it to roll disadvantage.
Yeah, it won't do that for you. That's just keep track of it.
All right, here's my other roll, please, Shivers. Of course.
Anyone else helping?
Yeah, where's that?
You are already exhausted too, Marcus.
I know.
So you would
I
have
know.
disadvantage.
I have a soul coin though
You do have a soul coin.
that I can add a +5 to my athletics.
We got to dig deep into our bag of tricks to get out of here. I like it.
Your
Which-
worst
so-
enemy, weather.
I think I'm gonna, dude. It's killer. It's not even like the weather we're used to, you know.
As we were picking the teleport location, in my head, I'm like, I just don't see us picking the right spot. I can't tell why it's going to suck, but just no matter where we pick, something will suck terribly about it. And, yep,
+5.
sure enough.
The +5 will avoid the second exhaustion for you.
Nice.
Okay.
You almost, as you like harness this coin, it's almost like this memory flows through you. You're afraid, and it like drives, it like makes you pump this adrenaline, and you just have this fear and paranoia, like someone's after you. Like while you're doing this, it's like the whole time, but
Oh.
it's not your fear.
Oh. It's like a Tuesday night for me.
Yeah.
Shivers is like running on empty. You see him like drop several of the logs and twigs that he's picked up. One of his arms
you
swings free.
You like tried to, and there's like this loud creaky like
It's okay, Shivers. I help you.
I've got a jam.
I'm gonna try to use a feat of magic with nature to just use my nature abilities to collect logs.
All right, now I'm gonna make you elaborate because that is just I use nature to collect logs.
I attune with nature. I touch the ground.
Dude,
And
you summoned some beavers.
I feel Mother Earth, you know, and I ask her, Can we borrow some of your logs, please?
Wow.
I'll let you do that, but I don't know why you said it in such a creepy way.
I'm a druid that only has a +2 to nature. All right.
Let me check something. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. As you kind of call upon the powers that be, like the power of nature is very strong up here. Like druids have kind of been going through this area for centuries. Like all of these areas. Maybe not this exact area, but there is innate magic as everyone's bringing their logs in, you almost this weave, this tangle goes over them to make almost these knots that hold them together and gives you a nice little platform that you could all sleep on. As Gerald completes his bubble.
Nice.
Alright, it's a lot better than just roughing it outside.
I scramble to get in.
With the wood platform, can I still use shape water to just try and get any little wet spots out?
Yeah, definitely.
Make it, yeah.
At this point, you're pretty much good. As the 5 of you basically get onto this raft, and are able to sleep, and you can each remove 1 exhaustion.
It's no dorm, but it's better than a lot of places. Which one of you made this platform?
Nature did.
And tell Alicia they did a good job.
Yeah.
You tell her. She'll hear you.
Who? What did I just say it out loud?
Touch the ground.
Toward
She's meaner than you think. She's making fun of elks all the time and shit.
thanks, nature.
Just say looking down.
Mother Nature's back there fuck this thing. Look how stupid it is.
Stupid head.
These guys travel everywhere. Don't even bring tents or anything.
Oh, spell slots. How I missed thee.
Marcus.
Yeah. I was trying to remember how that works.
So, this is almost like a necessity that you sleep next to them.
Yeah.
However, do you remember what I told you?
I know. I can't remember exactly. I was trying to figure out where
It counts.
I written that.
It counts as a short rest for you.
Okay. So, my bad.
Yeah.
So, that's annoying.
And Shivers has got exhaustion.
How long does the witness feats take if I decide to use that?
It
Is that
says
like instant?
it should say right.
Does it say
Back.
time?
Put you back to.
I can look.
I mean, that is an action, I guess.
It probably says as an action.
Yeah.
And
I would like to use my witness feat if possible before I long rest.
Yeah.
I'd like to consume a second of our 3 sending scrolls to learn that in my spell book.
And you still have a leftover feat of magic for that?
I do. I kept 1.
All right. Roll me a d6.
What a beast.
Oh my god.
Oof. All right, let's see how many. So it is definitely the next day. One, two, three, four, five, 6. All right. Let's make
Oh,
an
did you
event
put on
here.
like the calendar?
Add new note. Who can view? All players.
I need to do that.
Gerald gets his witness ability back.
Nice.
So those actually aren't there.
All right.
Alright.
6 days, that's going to be like another half a year or something.
Right.
Yeah, Marcus, it like pains you to like be so close to everyone. Also, I will let you choose after that conversation with Prelkanar. You can either get a +1 if you think it enforces your beliefs, or a -1 if you think it does not.
Because of how blasphemous he is.
Yeah, I mean, part of it was like, I'm nervous about Diel. The other part of it was some warriors were able to basically kill an evil god.
Right. And then my paranoid ass doesn't think he's gone, so. Right. But. Think it would overall be a -1.
Okay. Brutal.
Yeah. Ew.
As the 5 of you rest for the night, it's not the most comfortable. It's especially not comfortable for Marcus, and it's not the most restful for Shivers. This, to put it frankly, this weather, even for a diving suit, has really kind of fucked you up. The long day, moving logs in a swamp, it's really not conducive to a well-rested Warforged.
No, I have like bits and pieces of wood and splinters of trees like sticking out of all my joints, and I do look ravaged.
As it's still a bit hard to tell, that day has struck, but you have gotten your rest. Let's see. Can the collective of you roll me one more con save?
Do I have disadvantage?
No, you only have a disadvantage on ability checks. Oh my gosh.
That could have came a little sooner, Shivers.
Did the both of you got natural 20s?
Man, yeah.
Okay. That changes things. For natural 20,
Dude.
Marcus, I will give you a long rest. Shivers, you can remove your other exhaustion.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
Only because it's a friggin' natural 20. And it just happened to be both of you.
Back to back.
We wake up, we're just still not feeling the best. We look at each other and give each other this look.
Yeah.
I be ready.
The fates have.
Out of pure will to kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You sleep and dream of his death.
It invigorates me.
I was just thinking, guys, I think we fucked up. I mean, like, why didn't we just, like,
Which time?
we built the floor and everything, but, like, why didn't you just build it upside down or something, man?
Build what upside down?
Your hut.
Floor?
Yeah, no, your hut. If it's, like, dry and shit in here, then why don't you just put it upside down?
It's like a bowl.
What do you mean upside down?
You could
Does
just,
it collect water? Or
I mean, it says, it's always nice in here, so maybe the water just, like, evaporates when it comes. Let's hold them. Maybe we have to hold them upside down.
As it's intended, perhaps.
Can we hold them
Is
upside?
it
Can I
not
hold you
just
upside
like
down?
a sphere?
Come here for a
Imagine-
second. I'm gonna hold you upside down. I want you to cast that again.
This is a new idea for a spell.
Like, I can just,
It's tiny bowl.
That's tiny boy.
I'm not gonna let you hold me upside down while I try and perform this intricate ritual for 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't think you have a choice.
I can choose not to kill.
Tundra Bali, I want you to roll that con save too.
Okay.
You create a comfortable
This is
bowl.
for everyone.
Yeah.
Comfortable bowl.
I know it does say dome.
Yeah. It's kind of like all of you have been. This is like go time for all of you. Like, there could kind of be danger anywhere. You're all able to get like some sleep, but your body is like telling you you don't need a full night's sleep. That I will let you have a long rest without going over. I will say about 6 hours have passed.
That's so
So
dope.
it is mid-morning.
All right. Surely they've.
Game is like fucking months of real time.
Yeah.
Surely they've tried to check on us by now. So,
My God.
next time we go in, it's for real. There's no negotiating.
Yeah, we don't have another snake cart.
No, but we have something almost as good. The Starlight Vigil. They said to call upon them when the time was right.
How do we do that?
Do you guys have like a call or something that you worked out?
It was given to us, but
Maybe I can like channel them or something.
Maybe I can like channel them. Man, if we've
Ask
been
you the
given
same
so
question
many
about Craig.
things. I actually don't remember what the thing was. The specific item. I just know we have the ability to do this, and maybe I am wrong. Maybe we don't have the ability to do this, but I don't know if you guys vividly recall being given this by
Give us
the
like a snow globe or something.
something, and they were like, use it, you know, when you want to call us, and we had that plan to call them for a while, but there's so much shit's happened. We've kind of
I meant to call you.
Yeah.
The Starlight Vigil are the wolves, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Wolves,
sure.
The
petite-
druids. Yeah.
I tried like asking before, like how, like back at what was it, the Palvik, the one
Yeah.
all the way, like, and they were just like, just call out. I don't think they gave us anything. They were just like, just call out and we'll be.
Yeah. Okay. Because I
And
knew.
I was like, what does that mean? And you guys are like, just trust them.
You know what? I recall that now. Yes. 'Cause yeah. It was super vague. It wasn't even like a whistle or anything like that. It was just
We're
call
like,
out.
yeah, whatever. Just that's we're good. That sounds so right. Oh no.
I will try to call out to them.
Yeah, how are you doing this?
Well, there's no stars in the sky in the morning. I am going to.
I mean, there's kind of always stars in the sky.
Yeah, but this isn't the daylight vigil.
Dude.
I'm still gonna like close my eyes and like.
No, that's Marcus.
He's the daylight vigil.
I'm gonna close my eyes and look up, and I will try to make a. It's not really religion. It would be like.
Nature, right? I know you're
No,
not good
this
at
would-
nature.
This would probably
Yeah, you're right. It'd probably be survival.
Yeah.
no. this this one would be, I guess nature or arcana.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like it would be Arcana because it's like the way I used magic.
We're trying to survive here, Ryan. Like, I don't know how applicable.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try to sense their aura, something.
They're like, use the snow globe we gave you.
Polly,
They're like, you guys didn't bring that with you? You left it
You-
at home?
you look up at the sky, and when you do, kind of all of your friends, all of the noise goes like faint. And you look up and you don't see the clouds, you don't see like things blowing around, you see the sky. To the rest of you, you see it's almost like this trance, and his eyes are like basically the star field.
Whoa.
And you look up at the sky, you see kind of all of the stars like mapped across it. And you take a deep breath and you focus. And one of them twinkles. Bali, they're coming.
And then I get like sucked back in. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're coming.
Wait, that worked?
Oh, Polly, what was all that? Are you okay there?
I saw a twinkle. It means something. And I'm one of them. I know. Okay.
What do you say, Polly?
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't really as much. Like, I don't know when they'll be here, but they're on the way.
They know that we're here specifically at this exact spot.
Is this like a 4 to 6 week kind of thing?
I don't have a tracking
They
number.
were
It's
just
like-
waiting. They were just waiting in a Palvik. Now we need to wait for them to travel.
I know.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll help when we least expect it or something.
So we're calling for backup, and you want us to go in, trusting the backup is here when we don't see them.
I'm ready.
I think the backup be waiting for us. Let's go.
We're just gonna like walk in, or
Ah,
You got a
Wait,
better way?
do
Wait,
we
what if
know?
we- Good.
Do we know where Pest Control's dorm is? I mean, we might on our way in. We might just have to start a revolution, basically a rebellion. Liberate each dorm, have them help us. I mean, it's gonna be all-out war when we enter, anyways. Maybe some of the deans are hiding
Do
nearby
you
too.
remember what they did to Marcus? They froze him. How are we supposed to deal with that?
But with more students helping us. I mean, if anything,
Fodder. Duh.
yeah. I mean, if anything, maybe they could, be bait in a way. But it will help them out after if
I
they're
mean, we are
alive.
pretty close to realization. We might be able to just sneak our way up there. Or...
Isn't it like a
No,
hole in
we'll
the wall?
get struck by lightning.
Well, we
Yeah,
have
we
to
get
also get
slapped.
Barry along the way.
So we have to get to that
Have
portal
to.
somehow.
What about your What about that scroll it gave us that we're not supposed to look at? That thing makes you fast, right? What if we just
Doesn't
use
make
that?
us fast. I mean, do you
He
think
said
we're allowed?
anyone
Do you
who
think
can
we're allowed
read
to
it.
read it? You
Mhm.
don't think it's
Really?
it's one of those things where if you read it you like tarnish it, do you? Like
I don't know.
He didn't
Usually how
say.
scrolls work. They
that's
one
true.
time use.
I feel like if it was that, fragile of a situation, he would let us know, and he didn't.
Well, plus he
But
said if it fell into the hands of the enemy, it'd be really bad for us. But what if it falls in the hands of us? Wouldn't it be really bad for the enemy?
And if it was really good for the enemy, as he said, a whole militant force, right? Meaning, all of them would have to use it, right? So it's not just limited to like one person
Yeah, let's crank that
or
baby
even a
up.
small group.
But can we find what was
Just-
the guy that turned us into clouds? Maybe we can do that again.
He be inside.
Yeah, the pest control guy.
I think
so,
the
the scroll will not die on cast. You have to keep doing it, but it's got some weird stuff going on.
I mean, do you
But
think?
it does say there's possible side effects that I don't know what that means.
Do you think that if we decide to use it instead of guard it, that the founder would deem us as enemies?
I don't
We
think
have
so.
Bigger problems than having him as our enemy, maybe? Would probably be real bad. It's not good.
I volunteer as tribute.
I mean, if we do decide to use it, we should probably use it before the backup finds us, in case they're also tempted on getting it for themselves.
The scroll doesn't just give you a speed boost. I just want to say it has to do
Maybe-
with that ghost dude that we were following.
I mean, are you sure?
What
I mean,
happens?
it can.
How do we use it?
I mean, how much do you know about the scroll?
Now that I have it, I can see it.
Oh, so you actually read it?
But it calls that ghost dude to you. But then I think the travel is because he wants stuff. We have to be near a thing that he would care about, and then he would take us and the thing back somewhere fast. But it's worded funny. I don't know. I don't think it'll just make us fast.
Does he need a bathroom?
See,
I mean, I don't think so, but
attracting
it's
the pale
it's a
servant.
possibility, I suppose.
Cast on yourself and friends, placing a lure. Then you must take rest next to places of great importance and power.
Portal is pretty
What is this, a
powerful.
riddle?
Using a third level slot with possible side effects, it will allow efficient travel.
Jeez.
So I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if now is the best time to figure it out.
I mean, you say possible side effects as if I haven't been using wild magic or so much.
Yeah, but
I'm an
Those are
expert
your
with
side
possible side effects.
It's because you have all of them.
I mean, remember that time when my skin is different color and I was shining? I mean, what was
Yeah.
that all about?
Or the time you get the eyes changed, or the time
Even I don't know what that was about.
the time you got older.
You know,
I'm still older.
you're not
That's
convincing
a
me,
bad
Ian.
side effect. My point is, it probably won't kill us.
So where are we going?
Back inside. To
Yeah.
the portal.
Yes,
And, I mean,
I like it.
Fast as we can.
Hey, taking as little damage as possible. We want to be fresh. And, Gerald, I liked the idea of, getting the students on our side, but I wouldn't be distracted by it. If they don't got the guts to fight when they see the revolution happening before their very eyes,
I mean,
then they can die with the scum on the pikes.
we know that pest control guy, Will, he loves that. He relished in it.
All right, then.
It's a little creepy.
It's a new think tank they're dealing with.
Yeah.
We've got the stars on our very side.
An empowered think tank. With purpose. More purpose than before. Like, I'm just saying, if we go down the longer way, past confrontation, there's a few buildings we could, get people on our side. Along the way, it'll be our dorm with hopefully Barry in it.
I don't
I
like
do
the
think-
thought of weathering the storm for much longer.
Yeah,
We
but
can save Barry when we end this, okay?
What if,
He's
yeah,
probably-
there's
He's
a
probably
no
more
fate by
dangerous
then.
with us than he is without us, buddy. Think about it.
Unless the danger's already gone to him.
then
Well,
it's too late.
then it wouldn't matter. Think positive thoughts. I don't want to hear that from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Barry, I'm
Barry
sure
can
he can
handle
handle
himself.
himself. Yeah.
He's fine.
There you
Don't worry
go.
about him.
That is the good Gerald.
Yeah, I'm sure Barry can. If any Bush can, Barry could.
All right, we don't need to write a
he's a-
soliloquy about
He,
it. We just-
he survived you guys almost killing him back in Deimos.
That's fucked up. The many times actually that we almost tried to kill Barry, he survived every time.
he survives us. He can survive anything.
There's also the threats that the think train always gave Barry.
It's so true.
Hey, he's got the think train by his side as well.
Yeah, dude. He's literally immortal without us in the room. How do we get in? Let's fucking go.
I want to ask my coin what we should do.
Oh, no.
We're pulling out all the trinkets. Listen.
How should we get inside? Resolution.
Realization?
Isn't your coin this freak murderer?
Dude, yeah, he fucked up the question.
Yeah, you ask this question, and in your mind, you hear, "I'm spilling as much blood as possible." And there's like images in your head of just this like manic, crazed like bloodbath.
Dude, I don't like you with that coin. You're not the
That
same.
was
I like the look on your face, Molly. What's going on in there?
sounded right. All right.
I like how you're like asking it, what should we do, instead of for like.
How do we get it?
It's like
What do
ask
we
the
do?
crazed serial killer, like.
What would you do?
Kill them all.
Yeah, dude.
I was just trying to see if he was still,
On his game. Yeah.
So like, yo, how do we get in?
Oh, that will cost you a charge, but if you take his advice, you can have that back.
Oh, we've taken this advice.
and said, "Be right back."
Sneak.
All right. Can we plan our route at least? Because we want to get basically on the exact opposite side of where we are. I assume we're going back to our dorm for the portal.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you can like go around.
Right,
Like-
behind all the schools and stuff, or
Like you can see the ping. Like if you you can go to the south and you can go around Verifton. Like if you want to take that long one, and you could also walk on the ice. There are watchtowers on the north side.
Long way. Watchtowers and ice. I'm not making it.
Oh, just like you know that sound when you step on ice, it cracks. It goes like does that like. That's what will happen the moment Shivers walks on it.
Yeah,
do we just assume our chances of sneaking is just not gonna happen, huh?
Well, let's be on the ball about this. Let's use a fucking feat of magic to do like pass without a trace or some shit. And give it to us all. So that we can run around here and not have to worry.
Yeah, sounds good.
Who's the most likely to succeed a feat of magic? I guess it just depends on what ability we link it to. So
if we do perception, probably me.
probably you. So pass without a trace. We probably could. Well, yeah. What?
Ask Mother Nature some shit.
I'm not good at nature.
I'm a druid. Duh.
I'm a druid. Don't ask me to.
Like not that kind of druid.
Yeah, I only got a +2 in nature. I got a +5
Assume my
perception.
druid.
I mean, I'm a doctor, but not like a real doctor.
We could just perceive our steps as being really quiet until they are, you know.
I have sleight of hand. That's kind of close. I have sleight of hand. I don't know how I could translate that into the feat of magic.
He's gonna catch every branch we're about to step on.
That's actually kind of nuts.
All I could think of is like you walking up to people and going, "Why hello there?"
Yeah, why hello there?
Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking Men in Black mind wipe or something.
Forget everything.
I can use a +5 perception to do something that is not that crazy, but more like I see all of the paths that are hidden and obscured, and I allow us to walk through them silently because we can see all of the pitfalls. All right, I'm gonna try to do a feat of magic. To cast Pass Without a Trace, I'm gonna try to use Perception.
Okay.
Will you allow?
For Pass Without Trace, it's going to be a little more difficult.
Okay.
As I do with the spells that are not natively arcane.
Okay.
But I will let you try.
Thank you.
Roll it up.
Come on. Damn. Right,
You try and like weave this magic around you, one that would allow you to kind of find the paths. But it's just you try a few times, and each time you try there's just no connection there. It's like you may care about the spell, but the spell kind of doesn't care about you.
Yeah. It's not calling back to me. Ah, blast it. I've never had good luck with these feats of magic. Curse this school and its teachings. Shivers is pissed. Me plan be foiled.
The other option would to make us fast and we just fucking get there.
Yeah.
Blitzkrieg.
Could we all be fast though?
Shit.
He shit.
Are we inside the
Go
wall
outside
or
the
no?
boat.
We're outside.
No one has said they go inside, so I'm assuming you are where you woke up.
Okay.
Yep.
I
Still
have an
probably
idea,
inside of the bubble.
but I need to be inside to do it.
Could you tell us, or
I can turn into a crow, and I can chart out a route based on where the guards are and where they're patrolling.
A non-flying crow.
True. I did forget about that part. Fuck.
this is like that owl thing?
This is like that owl thing.
Well,
Come on, think tank.
Think. It's
I'm fine going in unstealthy because I don't think they would venture outside their own perimeter. But if they do, we be mighty screwed.
if we want to rush. I mean, we can get in relatively undetected through this hole in the wall, but we do have to get across the whole damn school where everyone's patrolling. This gate over here is probably guarded.
I
But it
mean,
would be the shortest path to where we want to go.
you said there's guard towers at the top?
Yeah, so all these little things, like here,
Got it.
here, here. Those are guard towers.
I don't know, guys.
Well, let me rummage through my bag for a sec. I got a battle axe that'll make you kill your own friends.
You sit down the cursed battle axe.
Oh, I got.
You guys really are the cursed.
I have Danny's dynamic dog. If we want to blow a hole in something.
What if we just create a distraction? That way it's just a clear path.
It would be a good distraction. It's basically C4 in the shape of a dog.
Oh.
How does it detonate?
It's got a button.
It's got a button.
I like buttons.
Yeah.
Just think being our opponents. So like they keep sending these goddamn things in. Like
30-foot radius 10d6 fire. Dang.
Whoa. That's
On a-
really good.
DC 15 saving throw. Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah, it's like,
I
it's
haven't
like a
brought it
bit
out
bigger and a
because
bit better
everywhere
than a
we've
fireball.
been has been within the radius, so it's just like,
We also have the Starlight Vigil coming.
yeah.
And
I
I
wish
can
we knew
summon
where they
animals if you need that. Summon. Or I could make Tundra really small
What? I'm not pushing that fucking button.
No. What? No.
You want me to run in there and push the button, don't you?
No, there's no button.
All right, I'll live, but I'm gonna hate you for it.
Make
Boy,
it
that
so.
last rage fucked with your brain.
You sneak in there.
Give me the bomb.
You get inside the portal.
Give me the goddamn bomb.
No, the bomb walks.
Oh,
You can blow it up from a distance.
It's a moving bomb.
oh, it's so much easier. Why would I get? Why do you always want me small? Why would I want?
It's harder to see.
Yeah, but portal. What am I gonna do with the portal?
You could scout to see a good way to get there.
Dude, last time we had a scout, we got caught.
Yeah, how did you get caught, Marcus?
The motherfuckers can see invisible things.
So you just walked right in front of him even though you're invisible?
I was grabbing the glasses. I forget why they were on alert, but he froze me. Probably because he saw the glasses coming off.
Ryan, out of game. If I were to use enlarge on the dog bomb, would the radius increase?
Oh god damn, dude. You put the fucking nuke.
I think
What up, dogs?
That's exactly what would happen. That needs to happen before the explosion. It just says, "What
I
up, dogs?"
think- I think if you enlarge the dog, I will give you a roll when it explodes. Because I think that's more fun.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of damage, no matter what. Let's be real, all right?
Yeah.
Why don't we just send it towards the main gate or something?
But I
Fucking-
love the idea of an enlarged bomb dog as our second thing we run up into this bitch.
It's like first the snake cart, second the dog.
Yeah.
This is making
Snake
our
cart.
entrance.
This snake car was such a disappointment for.
Yeah, we were trying to
You didn't know what you're up against yet.
Yeah. Now
trying
we
to
do.
theory craft our best
Yeah.
route of attack.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My brother needed to use my computer for school real quick.
Boo.
Wow.
So are we gonna sneak inside and then just like let it go? Like while
Yeah.
we're inside?
We don't need to sneak too far in, right? Just run it down one of the walls or something.
Yeah, we
Okay.
just needed to draw their attention while we hoof it.
But let's say there was a key target we were trying to destroy. Ideally, where would we want it to go?
I mean,
I mean,
this-
honestly, they have only one class now, right? And I'm sure they probably only have it in one spot.
You want to blow up all the students too?
No, they're in class.
Yeah.
Although, if they were all there, maybe that would be a good time to start the rebellion.
By killing all the students.
Not by killing them, no, but having them all on our side in the same place.
I love this idea. I just need this in my life. Send it to Marshalls. Send it to Marshalls. They're like, punch, kick, punch. The door just explodes down with this dog like, woof, woof.
Okay, well, whatever happens, we can't be. Alright.
can't be what?
We can't be near it.
Oh. Well, I mean,
We can't be near the distraction. It's kind of.
true.
Yeah.
We-
So
Yeah,
let's.
well, it's true. We also actually don't need to activate it if they kill it or wait an hour. It'll just blow up on its own. So if it's scary enough, we won't even have to be that close. It'll blow up on its own.
Alright, so let's chart a course here.
Yeah. Maybe we send it
Go
in
through
through
the wall.
the. Yeah.
I mean, do they know that we broke into the library? Are they actively looking for us, or if we just strolled right in?
I think
Yeah.
we've killed every witness so far.
Yeah. So if we strolled right in, pretended like we're just walking with a, if you pretend like you have a purpose.
If that was our
We-
plan, then we should have gotten back into the dorm.
We are supposed to be under dorm arrest right now.
Yeah, we were missing all
Ooh.
night.
Yeah. Yep. Let's blow this bitch up.
Besides, I want them to pay. I'm tired of like listening to them and like just like playing nice guy with them and all this stuff. Like,
We might be able to just destroy part of realization.
I'm fine with it.
How close would you say that lightning is to the building, Marcus?
Well, the
Did you see
storm
it?
got stronger since that time, so I'm gonna assume it's not gonna work.
That's the attitude.
Well, it wasn't that close. I mean, Ronzo Jr. was the one that got wrecked, right?
Hey,
I mean,
Right,
how
well-
close did he get? He probably can't even tell in the storm, really.
Maybe we could send the dog like down the wall behind confrontation, and then we just like go through here or something.
It'd be pretty close to our dorm.
I like that plan.
Our dorm's down here.
No, our new dorm.
You have a new dorm?
Isn't the circle our new dorm?
Yeah, there's it's
Oh.
right here.
yeah, we're not trying to get there. We're trying to get to the portal.
Wow.
Gerald's like, what about Barry?
It's on the way. I mean,
What if we blow up the new? Oh, Barry's in there. Damn.
Yeah, it's too bad.
If we do blow up our dorm, maybe they could presume us dead.
Fake our own deaths.
Yeah.
As we're running by, we'll try to snag Barry and we'll rally the think train and head on to the dorm. To the portal.
do you really mean that, Shivers?
I believe
God.
he's got fight in him. I believe he's still there.
Fucking fodder.
Dude,
That's what he is.
Gerald's have some tears
After
welling
he
up.
realized, you know,
beautiful.
how hard they poke after fighting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
The fight that one had in him when he just drained it of life. You know?
And when your enemies rise up so tall, even your worst friends start to become closer to you.
All right, so are we doing this?
Aye.
All right.
I could, so we're certain the pest control guy will be on our side, right? I could, I'd cast Descending on him to,
Last
For
time
what?
we casted sending, it went to the wrong guy.
what do you mean?
That sounds like us.
When?
Didn't we send it, and then like one of the Tempest answered, and we're like, "Hey,
No.
no."
No, he tried to use a feat of magic sending and it didn't work.
Ah,
Then he used a scroll and it did work.
well,
I could see
So-
about getting him to join us.
It's worth a shot. At least give him the heads up.
we're making a big explosion by the explosion site.
There's that. No,
Wait.
you'll know.
Where exactly are we blowing up?
You'll
There's
find
already
out.
a hole
It's gonna-
here, right?
Yeah.
So
just
you
the-
don't think that if there's a hole there, they'd have guards right there? Because of the vulnerability?
Right. That's why we're blowing it up.
We're just gonna blow up confrontation.
Yeah, we're trying to kill the guards where we know they are.
I'm thinking the guards they'll probably stop it before it gets to them.
It's a really big radius.
They've never seen this dog before.
It's
Yes,
30
man,
feet. It's
Yeah, they're gonna try to engage with it and like try to fight it and just get their asses destroyed.
How
Dude, look how
realistic
cute this
does it
dog
look?
is.
Do we know that? Like,
Yeah,
what
how
kind of
realistic
dog-
of a dog?
Yeah, what kind of figurine is this thing? Like,
In my head, I've been envisioning it as that old school children's toy, like that Robo Pup.
I was thinking of it as a robotic dog too, or like a metal dog.
I was like, okay, it's gonna be the first dog that's name starts with a D, and it's Dash Hund. Wiener dog.
It's a wiener dog. Jesus.
Is this, wait, the statue, does it like, is it static? Like most of the time? Like all the time?
The statuette is static all the time. You have to speak its command word to.
Dog up. All right, cool. You know, if you just pulled it out of your bag and it's like barking at you, you're like, just press the button.
so you can throw it and then say deluxe and it becomes a dog.
Yep.
What? It has legs.
You still throw it so you can get it farther. You know?
It becomes a dog. It can run.
Or a grenade.
A grenade.
How fast does this thing run?
Let me check.
Probably like
You
30.
have to be within 200 feet of it to detonate it. Okay.
Or if it dies by other means, or an hour elapses.
So
if
if
it
it-
dies on its own,
It
blows
immediately
up.
blows up? Not after an hour. It blows up right away if it dies. That's insane. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the tool.
That's why we don't have to be that close to it, because I assume they'll try to kill it.
Yeah. They're gonna give it the think train treatment. They're gonna like time stop it and fucking hit it with lightning. They're just gonna get wrecked.
You know, the dash hunds are actually pretty fast. Nugget, the fastest dash hund in the country, has a top speed of 22 miles per hour.
Holy crap.
Nugget is its name.
Yeah.
So we should name this thing like Thugget or something like that. I don't know.
Alright, let's do it.
What was the guy's name?
So that's what 22? That's like 40 some odd feet a second. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, I'll say it's like a. Let's see, how fast are dogs in D&D?
30 miles an hour is 44, so
That's one fast wiener.
Yeah, I think it'll have dog speed. I was just making sure it wasn't slow.
30 feet,
40 feet.
40 feet.
Nice.
It's a fast little wiener.
Does it bark when you fucking turn it on? Give its position away.
What if it acted like super lovable and friendly, and you just you just didn't want to kill it?
It's like,
Damn it. Yeah.
Don't want to press the button.
Well, the button blows it up.
Exactly.
The command word turns it on.
dude, don't get that wrong.
All right. So we command word it and then tell it to run in. Right.
All right, I want to hear it.
Alright, let's do it.
Deluxe.
You say the word deluxe as this statue kind of like morphs. It almost falls out. For a second, you see this tether that connects it to this like little button, but the tether kind of thins out as it like falls down and fades into nothing. As this dog looks at you, it looks very happy. It's like, and almost like in your mind's eye,
No, I feel bad.
there is a counter, and it is 1 hour.
Mm.
and that is where we will call it for tonight.
Dude, what if you accidentally say deluxe and it's just in your backpack and he's just like, you're like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't realize.
Yeah.
You got a
I'm
bomb now.
I'm in a deluxe kind of mood today.
Just an hour later, we all just TPK for no reason.
So I don't know if you've ever had a. So, because the mechanics say you have to be within 200 feet to detonate it. However, if an hour elapses, it will just explode on its own. I don't know if you've ever had like a drone and it's gone out of range and it just keeps flying away. That happened to one of my drones, and I was sad. So
It just never stops. You're like, oh. Okay.
it'll keep doing a dog thing until it
Hell yeah.
goes boom. You've given this dog 1 hour of life.
All right, let's see if it gets 1 hour of love.
Carl's always like, I hate cats, and I'm like, these fucking dogs near my house have been barking like crazy. Get the fuck up.
Dude, that's so sad. Poor dog.
So,
What's a small dog?
I hope
First-
I remember
What
the
does that mean?
It's a dog.
first,
It deserves death. It's a small dog.
first return character from another campaign.
Yeah.
The dog.